positive outcome with our health, we've got to remove the things that are causing us to not achieve health. Simple equation for success. Works every time. Remove what's hindering your health. Remove what is toxifying your system. Remove what is plugging your goddamn system. Remove what is causing you to be sick. Remove the dairy that is causing you to have all of the excessive mucus and the runny nose and all this. Ugh. Man. 22 minutes. I'm trying to make my videos shorter nowadays so more people can watch them. I guess I could break this video up into a bunch of little pieces. You've got to remove what's causing us to be sick. We can't just eat shit our whole life, do unhealthy things, and then just run to the doctor and expect a quick fix. That's not how life works. And it shouldn't be how life works. You acquire sickness over time. It takes time to build your sicknesses. It also takes time to remove them. You don't just go in 1 week, get your fucking cancer removed. And, you know, it's just, it's amazing how many people, can't remember the statistic, how many people who get cancer and they do chemotherapy, etc., and they don't die. It's amazing how many of those people, they usually get cancer within the 2 to 5 years after they finish their chemotherapy treatments. Why? Many times it's because the people who got the chemo never changed their diet after they fucking got their first chemotherapy treatments. They never even changed their fucking diet. And I'm trying to be nice and be patient because I know a lot of people out here just don't have this information. They don't know about how filthy the food supply is and the water, etc. So I'm trying to be patient. But it's just, it's hard to when so many people, innocent people out here, die at the hands of unhealth and etc. And it's not just the physical. Health is the healing and health. It's not just the physical. I mean, there's so many other things that are happening on the spiritual levels, the emotional levels, the mental levels, the etheric levels, the auric levels. Many of times the sicknesses in the body can be linked back to blockages in the aura and the electrical system in the subtle bodies of the organism. Essentially, if we're going to get back to a healthy paradigm here in the land of the dead, if we're going to turn things around and return to Eden and get healthy again, we're going to have to get back inside our Merkabas. We're going to have to get the Kundalini moving again. Because when that Kundalini is moving through the body, when that Merkaba is activated, when the chi is moving through the electrical channels, it means that there's no blockages in your body, your mind, etc. And when that happens, there's no sickness. The Merkaba can heal anything. But your average doctor is not going to tell you that. The average doctor, you try to explain what a Merkaba is, they're going to probably, tell you you need to go see a psychiatrist or something, fill you full of lithium and shut your spiritual body off, because God forbid someone talk about the truth. The system condemns people for being spiritually activated. They don't want you to fucking be enlightened. I mean, look at them. Look at go into a hospital and just look around. Smell the smells. It's disgusting. It smells like formaldehyde and cheap cleaner and nasty food. The energy in the hospitals is very, very low level. It's very, very parasitic. The energy in hospitals, I mean, let's look at the color that they're painting their walls. Do these doctors know nothing about the effect that color has on the soul? Well, why would you put a sick person in a dark fucking just non-artistic room with a little TV in the corner and just bland olive-colored fucking walls with no sacred geometry on them, etc. I mean, a real healing temple, not a hospital, is going to, the architecture of the building is going to utilize sacred geometrical principles, because anyone with a brain knows that to heal to rapidly heal in a physical environment, you need to be in a special spiritually activated environment that motivates and uplifts you. I don't see any flower of life artwork in the hospitals. I don't see them utilizing color therapy and using crystals and stimulating the chakras. It is what it is, though. It's interesting once you get healthy and once you become spiritually activated, once you do get that Kundalini moving, it's interesting once you've had a Kundalini awakening to go into a hospital, because when you've had a Kundalini awakening, you're now using more of your brain. You're now utilizing those parts of the brain that the average Westerner does not have activated. And when you do that, you can see things, you can see through the matrix, and you go into the hospital, you can just tell how it's a circus. It's such a, and I'm not saying that good things have not been done with hospitals. That's absolute bullshit. There are many things that Western medicine and that the emergency room and all the things about the hospital, there's so many things that are good about it. We've got to merge the positives of the Western allopathic way of treating sickness, and we need to shamanically merge it with the spiritual realm and the natural realm and phytonutrition and herbalism, etc. The two need to merge, and great things can come out of that. But in order for that to happen, I'm not even going to say that. Can't say that, actually. So it is what it is. It's just another day in the land of the dead. But that's okay, because my rod and staff comfort me, my Kundalini. We've got to get the Merkaba back for real healing. It's not, healing is in no way just physical. In fact, many sicknesses start in the mind, the mental plane. Many sicknesses can come from the emotional plane. Depression can manifest all sorts of nasty shit within the body. That's another thing. The way that depression is treated here in the Matrix is what it is.